Hi everyone, I'm Alana. I chose to make this video as a part of my Girl Scout Gold Award project that is focused on distracted driving awareness and prevention. I am tired of getting on the school bus and looking down only to see drivers using their cell phones. When you go on your phone while driving, you are not only risking your life, but many others around you, and that's not fair. Distracted driving is an epidemic, and we need to work together to do everything we can to prevent and minimize car accidents. Here are some interesting facts and statistics about distracted driving according to NJ.gov. Sending or receiving a text takes the driver's eyes from the road for an average of 4.6 seconds, the equivalent at 55 miles an hour of driving the entire length of a football field blind. Engaging in visual manual subtasks, such as reaching for a phone, dialing, and texting associated with the use of handheld phones and other portable devices, increase the risk of getting into a crash by 3 times. Distracted driving is dangerous, and with the uprise of technology, we have to band together and stop something unacceptable from being the norm. Here is a list of what not to do while driving. Number 1, do your best not to eat food while driving. Make time to eat before you leave or eat once you get to your destination. While eating and drinking in the car, you can risk spills and messes that may require a lot of cleanup that you are unable to do while driving. The second rule is that if there are people talking loudly in the car, simply ask them to be quiet. Explain that you need to concentrate on the road for everyone's safety, and the passengers will understand. The third rule is to be sure to secure all passengers and pets in the car. Make sure that everyone is in their proper seat and will not cause any distractions while driving. The fourth rule is to do all of your personal grooming at home. This includes putting on makeup and brushing your hair. Doing this while driving is extremely distracting and prevents one from having their full attention on the road. Even at a red light, it is still dangerous to make adjustments to your appearance because dangers can pop out of anywhere. The fifth rule to follow is to make sure that your GPS or any other navigation device is programmed before you leave. Pull over if you need to input anything into your device instead of doing it while driving. The sixth rule to follow is to make sure whatever you're listening to is ready so that you do not have to change anything while driving. Whatever it may be, a certain radio station, podcast, or playlist, make sure that it is prepared and be sure to keep it at a comfortable level. The seventh rule to follow is to not drive drowsy because then your reaction time is greatly reduced. Get a friend or family member to help drive you, or use a pickup service like Uber, which may work well. The eighth and final rule is to not text while driving. If you need to text someone so badly, then just pull over. It is better to be a few minutes late to your destination rather than getting into an accident or something even worse happening. There are certain apps and settings on many phones that silence notifications. Research one that is compatible with yours. On Apple phones, in settings, you can turn on Do Not Disturb while driving. This is a feature that sends an automated message saying that you are driving, and it is awesome to use. In Settings, scroll down to the Do Not Disturb category. Scroll down again to the Do Not Disturb while driving and make sure Automatically is selected. This means that you do not have to turn on this feature every time you get into the car. You can also customize the auto reply and change it to whatever you want. Here is a little crash course on defensive driving. Defensive drivers are able to use safe skills and practices to avoid dangers on the road. Good habits that defensive drivers must implement are checking blind spots, being prepared for the unexpected and not making assumptions, maintaining safe following distances and not tailgating, changing lanes and passing safely, being aware of road conditions such as wet roads, also known as hydroplaning, as well as snow and ice, constantly scanning the road and avoiding preventable distractions. Don't forget to wear your seatbelt. They are there for a reason. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you learned something and will spread that information to others. Stay safe.